Big up yourself.
Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning in and clicking on this video. It's the latest on trend with your girl Biani. Coming to you guys with a quick video. We need to share this, we need to talk about this, we need to apply pressure, and this cannot be going on. Director Andy has posted a very disturbing video alongside a message of an event that occurred to his son and his friend, and we need to share, we need to talk about it, we need to apply pressure. I'm actually disgusted at what I have seen. I cannot believe the police still think that they can get away with this. There is a clear difference in treatment both of these kids received, and why wouldn't we think that race has anything to do with this? He says, yesterday my son and a few of his friends were rushed and manhandled by the police after school on his way to his guitar lesson. They cuffed these 13/14-year-olds facing down on the floor like they were grown men. This makes my blood boil because I feel helpless. He called me after the ordeal, crying and shaken up. After all that, they found nothing but school books and pens in their bags. First and foremost, before I carry on reading, because he says, like they were grown men. Like, that's mad, because regardless, even if they were grown men, the police should not be handling anybody like that. You can't just come on the scene and then you start scuffling somebody and rugby tackle them. Like, that's actually mad. He says, I will share a footage in a second, and thank goodness that he had that footage, because we can see in clear daylight exactly what went down. But the worst part of this whole situation was the police did not touch their white friend. He wasn't cuffed and thrown to the ground like the other black boys. In fact, they were just having a chin wag. I am heartbroken by this. They committed no crimes, so it's now cool for my son and the other kids to develop PTSD from this. Every time they see the police now, what are they going to think? What are they going to do? And here you go, that he shares the video.
Oh my god.
They're play fighting.
They don't know that, do they?
No.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Bro.
They knew that they wouldn't do it.
Bro. They were just play fighting. It's just play fighting.
Play fight.
And they're getting arrested for play fighting.
Like, this is so wild. Like, they say, look how they treat the white kid. How is it just standing there? Like, standing there calmly, a bit of distance. He's understanding personal space. And he's not cuffed him, he's not scrambled, he's not rugby tackled him. He's standing there, created space. Okay, the police officer has created space between him and this boy. Because of what? He may not want to intimidate him. He may want to say to him, hey, listen, young lad, I just want to speak and approach you. You know, I just want to get information from you. Why did he not do that with the other kids? Why did he not create personal space? Why did they have to tackle them to the ground? Okay, this has been captured in 4K. This video needs to go viral, and the police needs to answer to this, because this is absolutely disgusting. Kids shouldn't have to go through this. 13 to 14-year-olds getting like scrambled like that on the floor, like face down, rugby tackled, and they found nothing. How about you stop the kids and you say, hey, what's going on here? Okay, and you speak to them, you create the space, the same energy you gave to the other child, the other kid. Why did the other kids not receive that? What was the difference? What was the difference? Who is going to answer? He then says this has to stop, and I 100% agree, guys. We need to be applying pressure. This is absolutely disgusting. This should not be going on in 2022. Like, it's appalling from the police. There needs to be a different tactic. They need to relook at their tactics, and they need to They need to re-strategize. They need to do whatever they need to do. And no, we do not want to hear an apology. We do not want this to be dismissed. This literally reminds me of that girl. Was it last month? Where she was on her period and the police literally violated her. And how many years did it take for that story to come back out? They tried to bury that story. And I'm pretty sure Andy's son and his friend, they're not the only ones that have gone through this. It's absolutely disgusting. It needs to be stopped. It needs to be stopped. And you could hear the girl was just like, they were play fighting. She was genuinely like, they were play fighting, bro. Like, they weren't doing anything. Because when you come on this scene, you would have been wanting to get some type of witness statement. And the witness in the video is clearly saying,
They were just play fighting. It's just play fighting.
Play fight.
And they're getting arrested for play fighting.
they were just play fighting. You could even hear the fear in the girl's voice. Like, rah. They weren't doing nothing. So they don't know that boys play fight. Boys will be boys. So you just come on and you just attack people now. What about the PTSD? Let's talk about that. How are they? The police are there like, the police are trying to be like, oh, we're trying to build a bridge. We're trying to build a relationship with our community. And you think this is going to be the way for you to build relationship? I need to know what they have to say about this. Guys, share this video. Share. If you are on social media, share Andy's video. Like, this needs to be shared. This is a kind of thing that we need to come together as black people and actually like fight for. This is what we need to do. Nobody's going to be doing it for us. Nobody's going to be doing the work for us. When one of us is putting something out on social media and crying out and saying, hey, this is what I'm going through, this is the time for us to come together and actually apply pressure where it needs to, because they're not going to do it for us. This is what we need to do. Yes, this talk of racism is going to keep going on, but where we can come together, let's do so. Let's do so. I'm actually like, raw, like the audacity. How dare you? How dare you? You don't need to have a child to feel the pain and the anger that Andy is feeling. Like, this is ludicrous. It's absolutely ludicrous. Whew. Anyway, guys, thank you. Please do like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll speak to you guys in my next video.